Hello, this is Andy Robinson. Welcome to the Career Success Community broadcast. I appreciate you joining us this afternoon. Again, we're here for 10 to 15 minutes or so. I'm going to talk today about one of our Learning Center module topics, the topic of embracing lifelong learning, which is the second foundational philosophy incorporated into our learning program. If you haven't checked out our learning program, check it out under the learning segment of our site. There's a drop-down menu. Take a look at the modules. The first one's been released. It's fully out there. This is part of the second one. In fact, this is the final series of the second learning module, Embracing Lifelong Learning. And what I want to talk about today is the topic of experiential learning. Experiential learning means that as part of life, as part of work, we're going to make mistakes. We're going to have failures. We're going to try things that are not going to work. That's part of the experience of life. It's part of the experience of work. Today's series segment deals with the idea of embracing mistakes and embracing failure as part of life, as part of doing business, as part of being present at work. Embrace mistakes and embrace failures. Now, I'm not suggesting that we just say, okay, mistakes are great, mistakes are fine, I'm okay to make them. No one wants to make mistakes. What I'm talking about today, what I'm dealing with today, is the idea of once you've made a mistake, embrace the mistake. Or once you've failed at something, embrace the failure. Because through embracing it, we learn and we change and we grow. So many of us, me included, many of my coaching clients deal with this topic on an ongoing basis as their work life plays out, are fearful of mistakes. Mistakes and failure, the fear of those tend to stop us in our tracks. We don't try new things. We don't explore new directions. We don't reach out to people because we're afraid of making mistakes or failures. I want you to consider the idea that mistakes and failures are part of life, and the idea of embracing mistakes and failures is how you learn. And I want to take you through the 6 R's of embracing mistakes and embracing failures. And understand and realize that it's experiential learning that we're talking about here. Learning through life, learning through doing, and learning through making mistakes. The first R is recognizing that you've made a mistake. Recognizing and realizing, meaning that you take ownership for the mistake. Don't pass the blame. Don't look for other things that other people may have done. Recognize that it's your mistake. Own the mistake. Know when it happens. Not recognizing it is what causes us to pass the blame and then not learn from the process. We all make mistakes. Recognize when you've made a mistake. The second R is to recover. Recover from the mistake. If you've hurt someone as a result of what you've done, or as a result of a mistake, or you've caused harm, or you've hurt some feelings, recover. Reach out and apologize. Let the other people, the interested party, the other person, let them know that you've recognized that you've made a mistake and that you're offering an apology. And let them know that you own the mistake, you understand why it was made, and what you plan on doing going forward. Recovery is key. It's part of ownership. It's part of letting that other person know that you recognize that you made a mistake and that you apologize and that you're learning from it. So recognize first and then recover. Third R is reflect. Reflect on the mistake or reflect on the failure. Sit back and think. What caused this to happen? What worked that I did? Because whatever happened that caused the mistake, there are things that you did that are okay that work that you don't want to stop doing, So what are the things that you did that did work, that did not contribute to the mistake? Keep those things. Learn the fact that there are things that you can continue doing that really didn't impact the mistake. And then ask yourself, what didn't work? What can I do different next time? What did I really learn here? What are the takeaways from this process? Reflect on the mistake. Reflect on the reasons. Reflect on the whys. The fourth R is to readjust. Once you've reflected, once you've learned what you did or what you could do better next time, you need to readjust your plans for how you will approach the situation going forward. Making adjustments. Readjust what you do. Change the things that you do. Try something new. Now, you may make a second mistake, but at least you won't be trying the same thing over that you just did. Readjust. Learn from the mistake. Do something different. That's the readjustment process. The fifth R is record. Record the process. Record the reflection. Record the readjustments that you made. Recording is the idea of journalizing. I'm a huge journaling fan. Journaling is what brings out the thoughts, what brings out the learning points, what really helps you think through and deeply reflect on what you did, particularly if it's a big mistake or something that you characterize as a significant failure. You really want to reflect on that. The mistake or failure is there for you to learn, to reflect, and then record those learning points. Sit down. It may take a day, it may take a week, it may take some time to get through a big mistake, and really reflect on it and record the ideas and make the adjustments or to readjust. But record, sit down and think about it. Write. If you have to involve other people in the process, involve other people. Solicit their feedback. Have them help you understand what you did that you can do better, and then what the group can do or the team can do as a whole to fix and move forward or to readjust. The sixth R is to respect. Respect the fact that others make mistakes. Just like you, your spouse, your kids, your teammates, your colleagues, your boss are going to make mistakes. Respect the fact that they've made the mistake. Help them embrace mistakes. Respect and care for the fact that they made the mistake and that they can learn from it. Let them take ownership. Help them understand. Help them learn. If you contributed as part of the process, part of respect is taking ownership for that. The 6 R's are recognizing the mistake or failure. You've got to understand that it happened. You then have to recover. If an apology is in order or a reach out to someone, recover from the mistake. Reflect on the mistake. What happened? What could you do different next time? Readjust. Make those adjustments. Move forward with respect to the mistake. Record the thought process. Record the reflection. Record the readjustments. And then respect. Respect others' mistakes. Making mistakes and failures are part of life. It's experiential learning. It's the best kind of learning. We really, really embrace that and take it home. And it's the best kind of learning because it tends to stick with us. Making mistakes is part of life. Embrace the process. Learn from mistakes. It's a great way to improve and grow, and it's a great component of lifelong learning. I'm Andy Robinson. I hope you've gotten something out of the presentation today. Here's to your career success and have a great day.